So the first thing is understanding that there are going to be some people who are not going to directly receive that from you or anybody. Now I said directly, right? Because sometimes indirectly, they'll begin to see it. Right? Imagine what would have happened if you had taken that 10-year-old and just started, hey, you know, hey, here's some money. Or let me take to the store. Hey man, think about you this morning. No, you know, whatever. Here's some food for you. You probably haven't eaten all day. I mean, he's a runner. So that automatically means he's not like at the top of the totem pole. Yeah. He's all the way down, right? So you get that 10-year-old, so that'd be nice. So they start asking him, like, what's this guy? What is he doing? He just said, look like I was underwear every night. Told me something to eat. Told me he'd be back tomorrow. Do the same thing. Well, man, watch that guy. But the 10-year-old is going to be waiting for you tomorrow. Because you're probably right. Probably hasn't eaten all right. You brought him some food. Now you're starting to win him over. Now all of a sudden, he starts feeling like, hey, this is a guy, you know, I can kind of talk to him. This is a guy who, he's cool. 10-year-old says you're cool. Guess what they start thinking? Well, okay, no police have shown up yet. Hey, man, you know, tell him, can I have some food? Because again, there's an assumption that everybody that's out here selling drugs or whatever, that they're all rich or they all are making $30,000, $40,000. I mean, these guys they're not at the top of the totem pole either, right? So you begin in that way of, as you mentioned earlier, how you build that trust. You take one. You take one at a time. And you try to find the one that might be the most susceptible to that message. And you can't start by preaching to them. When I'm on the streets working with those guys, you know, I'm not Bishop Harris. When I'm on the street working with those guys, I'm Daryl, I'm D. I've had one, you know, somebody introduced me once to Bishop Harris and said, it's all right if I call you B? You call me B. Do you get what I'm saying now? That's the point. Oh yeah, no. And now, you know, I can walk out there on the street and, hey, don't mess with him. He good. Hey, B, what's going on, man? What you got for me today? Now they know I got a word for you today. Come on, y'all. Oh, here you go. I'm coming to church next week. I already know, right? And they do. And so it's just, I'm one of those, I'm like Pastor Randolph. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I want to identify the one that looks like he's the most susceptible to the message and the one that looks like he might be influential on some of the others. That's the guy I want. And I don't want to go in as the police. I don't want to go in as the bishop. I only want to go in as his brother. Sometimes it comes by helping somebody else out that he knows. We've had guys, when they call back or ceasefire, they tell us, well, I don't really want the help. But, man, my mom, that's really why I'm doing this. Because my mom is in the hospital. You know, I got 3 other brothers and sisters, and I'm just trying to look out. Don't worry about it. I got it. And for them, once a month, I'll set up a food truck for them. We'll take food over. Found out that the young kids, they were so young, they didn't know how to cook. All they knew was how to microwave popcorn and stuff. No, they never. So, what did I do? Once a month, send them cook over. And it has built a network to where now that older brother who's in the gang, he used to not come to those dinners. Now he's front and center. He's telling them, let's go. Last month, it was in the month of January, he actually brought one of his homeboys. I even know you need to come. This cook can cook. Now they're thinking it's just about the food. For me, every time he's in that house, I have an opportunity to get him. He's not in the streets. Whenever he's in that house, he's not in the streets. And if I can get him in that house more with his brothers and sisters, and I keep him in that house more, then he's not in the street. The mom is out of the hospital now, but she's still up and down in her health. She's so appreciative. And I told him one day, I said, you said that this was all about taking care of your mom. So what if I told you that what you're doing is actually not taking care of your mom? I'm still not going to say that the problem cannot be solved. I'm saying that the problem to gain creation and gain existence is a problem that is not on my tier. But there are factors. For instance, you name it. If the federal government got together and said, how do we do this component? Then that might take away some of this need for violence or whatnot. But I'm just a permeator that, I'm a believer that violence is in the heart of the person. Now, there are different factors and different reasons around why a person would act that way. And I'm not saying one way or the other. A lot of people think that, you know, because I'm a bishop, that automatically, you know, I don't think that, you know, there's a such thing as medical marijuana thing. That's not my fight. My fight is, how do I, until you guys get this figured out, how do I save as many people as I possibly can?